Hello again, everybody. It's Plowboysghost channel. As promised, I'm going to do a little video on the 1873 rifle again, Uberti Winchester rifle, 45 Colt. I want to show y'all this Marbles Tang sight that I put on it. Shoot a few rounds. Brought you over here at the sand pit to give you a little different scenery, get you out of my yard, so you won't see how dirty the yard is and how unkept it is. But anyway, here's what I got. And this rifle is loaded, but I'm not going to point it at myself. As you can see, I took off the factory rear sight, put a dovetail blank in it, and right here is what I mounted up on it. It is a Marbles adjustable Tang sight. Of course, I believe that's what you call their basic model. It is, of course, windage adjustable, elevation adjustable, and I'm not going to demonstrate that because the last time I shot it, it was stacking bullets on top of each other without any fine tuning, just as installed and set up by the old rear sights, having the other rear sight on it. Today I have set up my steel plate out here. It's on a tree limb. It's probably about, I'm going to say 65, 70 yards away. And I don't know if it'll ring out, but it should make some noise. But anyway, I couldn't get my shepherd's hook to go down in this. You'd think in sand it would be pretty easy, but it's not easy at all. So anyway, this came with 3 different apertures. Of course, you can unscrew the apertures and use after you drop the aperture, you can use that as just as a ghost ring. But now the one that I've got in it is the largest. The hole diameter is the largest of any of them, and probably now that I've got it on camera, I won't be able to get it back in. I guess maybe I will. There goes a live flight helicopter. Hope whoever that's going after ends up okay. Anyway, let's see, what can I tell you about it? The screw set that I ordered from Midway USA, which is where I got all this, not picking favorites. Any good dealer, outlet, supplier, whatever, will have a good deal on it. It'll have the right thing. Just look it up. Make sure you're getting the right screw set. This one came with the correct screws, using the reference chart on Marbles website to make sure I was getting the right screw set. Drilling and tapping that front hole was a number 21 bit and a 1032 tap that I got from a local hardware store in a combo pack. I drilled a smaller hole in it to begin with. I think it was a 3/32 hole. Once I'd center punched it, I drilled a small pilot hole and then went behind it with a number 21 drill bit. That was all real easy tapping it. Y'all, I didn't have any taps, didn't have the handle or anything. I bought just what I needed and bought a handle, and for my first time that I can ever remember threading a hole, it worked out just fine, no problems. I used PB blaster for cutting oil. Was very careful, no problems whatsoever. So, in my experience, it wasn't nothing to it. All of the worry that I'd had all these years about adding that to it, drilling that hole, getting somebody to do it, whether I was going to do it myself or not. And then one of the biggest issues was I like to hold my rifle around the Tang, around the wrist, whatever you want to call it. And I didn't want to do like I seen other people do and having to lay their thumb on the side like that. Well, with this one, I can still put my thumb around it right here and grip a hold of it. And it don't seem to interfere with much. It's just going to take a little getting used to when you go to run the lever, getting back here, putting your thumb in the right spot. So anyway, without any further ado, took long enough. Let's shoot a few rounds out of it and see if I can hit that plate or if I'm going to look bad today. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, I got my high-tech Alpo dog food rifle rest with deer blind wrapped up on top of it. I don't know if you can buy that anywhere pre-made like that. It may be something that I'm going to have to introduce myself, maybe my own line of redneck rifle rests. I'm sure somebody's thought of it already. Anyway, let's see if I can hit anything. Sounded like a hit. Sounded like a miss. You hold it dead on. It's hitting dead on. I hope y'all can hear that. Right under it. See, I'd only shot it at about 25, 28 yards before this. So this is a little bit longer than what I was. Well, I have one more in it. I don't want to end on a miss. Let's see if I can hit with this last one. I believe that's going right under it. I believe I need to raise my sight just a little bit. I'm going to put a couple more in it because I don't like the finish on misses. It's going to be real bad if I run my other 5 or 6 extra rounds through this and they're all misses. Alright, let's see. I like that I ain't got to go hunting brass like this. Yeah, should have stopped there. We know my last one's going to be a miss. My plate's turning sideways on me again. This time it's on a tree limb. It's not the shepherd's hook. And it fell off the tree. The last one took it out. It was just on a little sapling. I'm surprised it stayed on there as long as it did. Y'all, I don't know if the rifle's more accurate with this longer sight radius on it, but I believe it's a lot easier to hit with now. Them few misses, we knew I was going to miss some anyway. Well, my advice, for anyone who is hesitating about whether or not to put a Tang sight on your, especially, I'm a big fan of peep sights anyway, and with the 1873, there's really not a lot of options. Even if there was something to go up here, I wouldn't want it up here. I wouldn't want it over the receiver. I kind of want something a little more traditional. That's a little more traditional. If it were up to me to do this again, I've spent the money. I've put it on. I've had it on there just long enough for the new to kind of wear off a little bit. Excuse me. But would I do it again if I had to do it again? If something happened to this rifle, if it was stolen or destroyed in a fire or something, and I bought another 1873 to replace it, which I absolutely would, just like this, would I put a Marbles Tang sight back on it? You daggum right I would. I like this a lot. Well, y'all, I can't think of nothing else to add. I want to tell you, I really do appreciate the viewers. I appreciate y'all watching. I love talking to you, hearing, getting your comments and finding out what you think and being able to share ideas and thoughts with you. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all if you want to hit like, and I really like it if you want to subscribe. I can't think of what else to add to it other than I really appreciate y'all, and thanks for watching.